Hello. Hey, everybody. It's Zolecki's What's Happening. Happy Wednesday. So first of all, I know that for a lot of you guys, like we're at the tail end of our months and we're rocking and rolling and doing what we do with building our business and trying to like to have, we try to have as much fun as we can in our business, especially with the end of the month. So one of the first things that we like to do is we like to give each other, can you guys read this? Hot mess citations. So we give each other this, and this is backwards, you probably can't see, but we give this to each other all the time. So it has funny things like calling each other bro, napping at work, hogging all the attention, constant drama, perpetual lateness, inappropriate sobbing,
public meltdown,
bathroom selfies, flirting with the boss. I can flirt with the boss though, because this is my boss, right? So we like to do these things. We give these to each other at the end of the month because we usually get on each other's nerves because that's what we do because we work together, but that's why we love each other. So we thought, hey, you know what? Why don't we talk to everybody about why not to quit at the end of the month. I know for myself, I know personally, I've quit a lot. I mean, I've been in the business 20 years. I've quit on myself a lot. And this was part of kind of breaking the quitting cycle that I had in my life and a lot of stuff, right? Oh, Jason, I know you guys flirt. That's so cool. I love it. We do too. So we want to talk to you guys about like the importance of that and the importance of like just kind of keep pushing through. So do you want to kind of share your thoughts and we'll kind of talk back and forth?
Yeah, I mean, I just really think, whatever business you're in, we run a network marketing business, but this could be for any business as you're closing your month out, is I learned that pros finish strong. Pros are in the game all the time. And I'm a big fan of personal responsibility and not quitting on yourself, not quitting on your team, not quitting on, people that have been following you, taking advice from you, watching you the entire month. And it's about saying, you know what? I know greatness can happen the next 24, 36, 48 hours if I'm in the game because people watch you all the time in our business. People are constantly watching you. People are constantly following your lead. People are constantly seeing how you prepare every day as you close the month, what you're doing with those activities. Are you focused on outcome? Are you focused on activities? Where your mindset is? And I just think magic happens the last 3 days of the month. I look at our volume and we'll do millions of dollars in volume these next 3 days because of all the activity that's been going on the first 27, 28 days of this month. And, I love it because getting after it towards the end of the month too, it gives you a different urgency, a different posture, a different, how you show up on the phone, in person, online, through video, through all the things that you do. And it's easier. It really is. And, we watch people every single day have these breakthroughs, but towards the end of the month, the breakthroughs are overflowing. Wouldn't you agree with that, babe?
Yeah. Honey, you're like so intense today. I love it. I'm like, oh my God, you have a lot of energy like here. I can't imagine when it's like on camera. Everyone's probably like, whoa, the hair's blowing back on them. I love it though. I agree. And you know what I was thinking as he was talking about that? Here's the reality. Most people procrastinate. So for a lot of you that have maybe been like working your business and dripping on people, whether it's prospecting for people to, come join you in your business and work the business together. Maybe it's for people to be potential customers, etc. People wait last minute. So understand that if you gave up on your business now, a lot of that stuff that you plant, right? Because we teach about planting seeds, like always planting, right? And your harvest a lot of times comes later. Well, sometimes it comes later at the end of the month. So how sad would that be is that you just kind of like shut down your business and then say, hey, well, I'll just kind of like give it a shot in April. And I think too, if you do have a team, here's the thing, your team needs to see you get to the next level. Your team needs to see that. They need to see what's possible. They need to see that, you know what, I'm working with a winner. I'm working with someone that, burns the midnight oil and does what they need to do to get to that next rank, whether it be a, seller position in your company, whether it be a builder rank, whatever it is, right? Whatever, direct sales network marketing company that you have, like that's super important. And also too, when it comes to, you're so funny. You're smiling at everyone that's commenting. I can tell. Okay. And also,
what's up, baby? Sarah.
So also too, when it comes to like not quitting on your business, it's about, the culture, right? The tone, like like everything that I do, I want to be a direct reflection of my team, like everything. So that happens to do with rank too. Like I'm right now, like pushing really hard to hit a specific rank in our business because I want our team to know that like, just because we're at the top of our game on one side of our business doesn't mean that like we're going to be slacking on the other. They need to know that, wow, these guys still put the work in. They're still doing what they need to do to build their business. And hopefully that inspires them to keep going and pushing through to the end of the month, right? And so it's like we were talking about earlier, like our kids. For those of you guys that have kids, it's like monkey see, monkey do, right? You could talk to them all the time and tell them to do something, but it's all about them just watching you. And that's the same thing with your team, is that they're going to watch you and they're going to watch you push through when most of them are like, oh man, you should just throw the towel in and just try to give it a shot next month. And versus they see it the other way around, and you create that culture. It's like what you emanate, they automatically just start copying and doing the same thing because that's what you're leading them to do, right? So I think the end of the month too, like you said, I mean, it's super magical. I can't even describe it. It's where all the stuff happens where you're like, I mean, there's more times than not that we look at each other and we're like, how did that go down? And it's like pulling a rabbit out of that. I don't know, but I really believe it's compounded from the effort of that month and the month before and the month before of us doing the daily disciplines, which is telling the story and building our business and getting out there and contacting and connecting and following up, doing all the skills that we learn in our business. A lot of times it just hits. That's when it hits. So the end of the month is like these next 3 days for all of you guys. It's a big deal. It's a big deal. So
have fun.
Have fun. Yeah. And I encourage you, like, keep going. You know what I mean? Keep going. Keep going. There's still, I believe in our business that, in what can happen in our business in network marketing and direct sales, like in 3 days, is like what happens in 30 days in a traditional business.
Yep.
I mean, it's seriously like, it's where everything just kind of happens. And also too, it's about, I think sometimes too, people get through the month and then all of a sudden they kind of get comfortable with where they're at and they're like, oh, well, that was kind of cool that I hit that. I mean, that was the same from last month. So way to go that I'm, consistent and I'm solid. And I'm like, okay, well, that's great, but you're now comfortable. Right? And we all know that like we are only growing and becoming better and, having these successes by getting uncomfortable. So for me, I really focused on always being on this continuous path of like uncomfortable, comfortable, uncomfortable, comfortable. And we've learned that if we're in this place of comfort, like we're not at our best, right? We're not at our optimal best, and we really want to become the best that we can be in this business. So we try to stay in that zone of uncomfortable forever. I mean, really forever. So
yeah, so we want to shoot a challenge out to you that are watching, and go do more of these next 3 days than you ever done before, ever in your business, and get laser focused, get unreasonable, get up earlier, stay later, follow up with more people, talk to more people, put more numbers on the board than you ever put before, lead by example so your team does the same thing, and let's just see what happens to your business, your story, how you start April based on these last 72 hours in your business. And then shoot us a private message this weekend or tonight or tomorrow and let us know how it's going and what you're doing that you've never been able to do before. But you made a decision today to do it, and look what happens. Magic happens. So.
Yeah, it's awesome. And hey, Shelly Davidson, I just saw you accepted, so I love it. Renee Green, I love it. So anyways, guys, let's rock and roll. Let's do it. Let's keep lifting each other up and inspiring each other to become the best we can be in this business. Let's change some lives and love on some people. And let's just make it a great rest of the 3 days to the end of our month. So
love and appreciate you guys.
Yeah, we'll talk to you soon. See ya.
See ya.